Introducing to you firstly in the blue corner, he was a semi-finalist at the 2019 ABA Championships. From East Durham, ABC, representing England, Tyers. And his opponent across the ring in the red corner, he took silver at the 2018 GB Championships from Beartown, ABC in Cheshire, representing Team GB, Ramtin, Musah. Your referee will now give both boxers their final instructions. This is three-minute rounds in the middleweight division.
So we're underway then. 75-kilogram middleweight action between boxers representing England and Great Britain. The boxer wearing blue is Jimmy Tyers. He's the England representative. Ramtin Musah, the 20-year-old wearing red, is representing Great Britain here tonight. These two men have boxed one another before at the East Midlands Box Cup last year. And it was Ramtin Musah who came out on top. So what will this rematch of their previous encounter deliver here on the stage of the British Championships? Ramtin Musah, a terrific mover laterally, forwards and backwards around the boxing ring. Jimmy Tyers, really effective over the front foot at bringing educated pressure, but Ramtin Musah looking to pick off the advancing boxer in blue.
Yeah, Ramtin's on the GB team now, so, you know, Tyers will be trying to cause an upset here tonight. Ramtin, very slick boxer, so he'll be trying to do that slick stuff, and it's just up to Tyers to apply the pressure and keep him out of his comfort zone.
He's landing with great combinations at the minute, Musah, with a mix of uppercuts and hooks and straight shots, and Tyers has got to find an answer for that.
Ramtin Musah got the call or the email. Beautiful right hand catching Jimmy Tyers by Ramtin Musah, but he got the email to confirm his place on the GB squad in July. Started on the 9th of October, the day after his birthday, so a terrific birthday present for him. He's currently on his trial period. He's up here from Wednesday to Saturday at the English Institute of Sport in Sheffield as he lands another terrific left jab. But he said that with a good performance here, he would like to put himself in the reckoning to join Siobhan Clark and Lauren Price on the podium squad, where you're here Monday to Thursday. And you really do get the benefit of all of the resource that GB boxing has to offer.
Yeah, I mean, Siobhan, you know, you'll be a witness to it. Like, once you get on them squads, in your amateur gyms, you only have the other amateurs to box with, but when you're here, you're boxing with elite internationals all the time, and it does only improve you. And you can see from the combinations and the differentiation in the backhand. You know, he's come on a lot since the last time I saw him.
You know, he's been here before. He's boxed in this championship before, so he'll be a lot more comfortable. You know, and he'll be looking to win it this time.
So closing seconds of the opening round. Ramtin Musah taking a silver medal in the championships here last year at the GB champs. But now, just as he was last year, one win away from being crowned the champion.
There was just moments in that first round where Musah was coming square. If Tyers can catch him there, close, especially close towards the rope, he can unload a few shots. You just can't keep him still long enough. And
yeah, I think Tyers needs to cut the ring off a little bit more. You know, work behind the jab. You know, even though he's a shorter guy, work behind the jab. You know, position him and then unload. You know, combinations.
Your familiar rival from your amateur days, Amanda Coulson, giving the instructions to Jimmy Tyers up in that blue corner. What do you think she'll be telling him?
I can almost read what she's saying, and she's saying jab and slip, you know, jab and keep moving your head, don't jab and keep your head still, and that's what he's doing. And sometimes when he's jabbing, he's overreaching, which is play.
Second round, Amanda Coulson and Natasha Jonas were the first women boxers to feature in a bout on the BBC. That was at these championships. What was that? 2009? Up in Liverpool.
2010. Yeah, in the
Echo Arena.
The Echo Arena, yeah.
Terrific rivalry those two boxers enjoyed. Amanda Coulson sharing her knowledge with the England coaching squad. But this contest shaping up nicely, because you see what Tyers wants to do, and that's close down the distance and take away the movement of Ramtin Musah. He had some success doing it, but then Musah moved effectively to his right and picked off the advancing Tyers with a spearing right hand. So both boxers enjoying success in the opening minute of this second round, doing and employing the tactics and strategy that they want to implement. Nice movement from the waist from Tyers as he attempts to bob and weave and bustle his way inside. Musah up on his toes and picking his punches effectively.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of a head there that the referees just told him.
Tyers is fainting, but I'd like to see him keep his hand up a bit more and move his feet as he's fainting and going in.
That's a terrific straight right hand from Ramtin Musah. And getting underneath the shots of Tyers once again, as Tyers then employed some nice movement from the waist to make Musah miss. So the tactics pretty evident. Tyers is an effective front foot pressure fighter, looking to close down the distance and land with arcing punches at mid and short range. Ramtin Musah wanting to use all the space of the boxing ring. He just landed with a nice right uppercut as he walked Tyers backwards.
Yeah, I was speaking to Ramtin earlier on, and he was telling me he's his club, Beartown's first national champion. And he said tonight he's going to be slick as a bar of soap.
I was speaking with him in the week. He said that he's taken up Ramtin Musah tours effectively, because he's hired a minibus for everybody from his area. Oh, beautiful left-right combination as Musah has turned southpaw, and he's having success with it, and he's out of the port-sided stance. He is picking off Tyers, just presenting a different look, as Tyers now turns southpaw as well. Terrific exchange, and Musah enjoying some success out of that port-sided stance. But he was saying he's taken out a minibus, so he's got 49 people coming on the coach. Sold out within a matter of days as he lands a left hand, and Tyers has success of his own, so plenty of support in the house for Ramtin Musah.
Yeah, he was switching southpaw earlier on in the round, and he was still boxing orthodox, but then he switched southpaw and was starting throwing with the backhand first, and it worked out well for him there. And he caught him with a great lead hook from a orthodox stance at the end.
Yeah, Ramtin looked like he's getting a bit tired now. What I'd like to see him do is, stay in the center of the ring and control it with his jab. He's got long arms. I'd like to see him do that. From Tyers, I'd like to see Tyers move his head. I know I keep saying it, but I'd like to see him be a bit more dynamic. Work behind the jab, push Ramtin up to the rope, so when he gets to the rope, unload and use angles.
Paul Wormsley giving the instructions on the inside of the ring to Ramtin Musah.
Paul will be telling him, you've got one more round. Go out there and get it.
So Tyers up off his stool early. Jimmy Tyers to begin this third and final round. Both men beginning the third and final stanza in the orthodox stance after plenty of switch hitting in evidence during the course of round number 2. And right from the opening bell, Tyers trying to get inside the jersey of Ramtin Musah and work away at close range. Now Ramtin Musah has it back at long range, looking for that backhand to pick off the advancing boxer in blue. And even though Tyers had some success on the way in, he was driven backwards by a looping right hand by Musah as he attempted to come with a second phase attack. So Musah just intimating that the blows were low. That's why you see the vest tucked into the shorts to help the referee and judges determine whether a blow is foul or fair. Everything must be above the belt line. Beautiful right hand lead as Musah momentarily switched his feet once again. There's a backhand that he picked off the advancing Tyers with before skipping away out of harm's way.
Yeah, it helps when you pull the face to let the referee know whether the shot was low. But yeah, he's performing really well. He's picking them off with shots. He's choosing his punches really well. And Tyers has got no option other than to go for it, and which is what he's doing, but he's leaving himself open as he does it.
You know, I thought in the first 30 seconds, I thought Tyers came out and he was doing a good job, but, you know, Ramtin's back on it. He's back on his back. He's using the jab, you know, feints, and he's looking good.
So midpoint of the third and final round, Ramtin Musah tying up his man and preventing him from working away. The referee immediately just reminding Ramtin Musah that that is an illegal move. Tyers looking for the backhand, using the ropes effectively is Ramtin Musah, burrowing away with the right hand is Jimmy Tyers on the inside. Joe Tyers was crowned as champion earlier on in the 60-kilogram lightweight division. Cat and Jimmy make it a family double as he goes in pursuit of Ramtin Musah once more.
There's bragging rights, family bragging rights on the line here.
You know, Joe's getting there, but he'd be better off to use the jab to get there. He's starting off with his right hand and he's crossing his feet, which is then leading him to fall in, you know, and hugging Ramtin.
Yeah, Musah's just picking him off, single shot. Every time he comes, he knows he's going to dive in, and he's just picking it, dipping his shoulder and letting him come over the top, and then the back to square one where the clinching in the middle.
Counter right hand is a nice shot once again, using the ropes by swaying over the top and then springing off them is Ramtin Musah. Tyers trying to impose his physicality and get to close distance, but Ramtin Musah won't remain stationary and won't allow himself to be pinned down, continuing to pivot in the pocket and just outside it. Closing 10 seconds of the second round. Jimmy Tyers stepping back into the breach once more, but he runs into another right-hand lead from Ramtin Musah, who has used that shot to terrific effect during the course of that round. So, absolutely non-stop punching and advancing aggression from Jimmy Tyers during the course of that third and final round. Amanda Coulson removing the gloves, but the quality overall perhaps coming from the man in the other corner. Ramtin Musah used the right hand to terrific effect during the course of that contest to nullify the front foot aggression of Jimmy Tyers.
Yeah, he did that very well, but that's again because he worked behind the jab, you know, so he always knew where Tyers was to then pop the right hand.
So Phil Seymour up in the boxing ring with the scorecard. Let's get the official verdict.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we announce the decision, could you please put your hands together for both boxers? After 3 rounds of action, we go to our judges' scorecards. We have a unanimous decision in favour of your winner. In the red corner, representing Team GB, Ramtin Musah!
So Ramtin Musah absolutely elated and having been declared a unanimous decision winner over his familiar rival Jimmy Tyers to be crowned as the British champion here at the English Institute of Sport in Sheffield. Nice to see that respect between these two familiar adversaries, but it's Ramtin Musah who is the victor, and to him the spoils. The British boxing representative has been crowned as the British champion, going one better than his performance here last year. Ramtin Musah, the British champion, but Jimmy Tyers playing his part in what was a fantastic